Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. I decided I wanted to record just this short video on just some updates that I've seen and the opportunities that are on the horizon, because there is still a lot of uncertainty. That potentially means a lot more volatility. So I got this clip up. I talked about this in another video. Maybe this one comes out before, whatever. But this is definitely very interesting to see that I think it's now up to 80,000 BTC has been moved from what they're calling these dormant Satoshi wallets. So Satoshi era wallets is not the Satoshi wallet that has over 1 million tokens in it, but they haven't moved them to exchanges. They just reallocated them to other wallets. But that is interesting. It's like, why at these numbers with Bitcoin, sitting at 108, nothing special is happening here. It happened on Independence Day, which is quite interesting. Also, Trump was supposed to, the World Liberty Fi team was supposed to announce on January, can't get these dates right, man. July 4th, Independence Day, about them making the World Liberty Fi token tradable. That has not been announced as of this video. It's 6 p.m. on July 4th. But it's just interesting to see all these different catalysts that are taking place. So obviously, this will cause some fear because people are definitely going to start tracking these wallets. But here's the main TLDR I want to get through to you guys, especially if you're like me, staying humble, stacking sats, focusing your portfolio on Bitcoin. Regardless of what happens, be it economic turmoil, macroeconomic environment shifts, liquidity injections or removal, wars, Bitcoin Satoshi level wallets moving around. The question you should ask yourself is, has the fundamentals of Bitcoin changed? Is Bitcoin more or less decentralized? Is it more or less secure? So if the answers to that is nothing has changed or it's improved, which typically on a day-to-day basis, Bitcoin does get more and more decentralized with more and more adoption and more nodes coming online and more secure with the hash rate. But let's just say nothing's changed, then that should not affect your thesis, meaning you should not get shaken out or panic just because a whale has, let's call it 100K worth of Bitcoin to drop on the market. Like, whoop-de-fucking do. I'm not saying it's not a lot of money. It is. But even 10 billion in Bitcoin with a $2 trillion market cap, it's like, so what? Do you realize that like $10 billion worth of Bitcoin can get bought up by any of these ETFs or by MicroStrategy by himself or by Jack Mallers? Like, hopefully we get a dip, and you'd be able to snatch some of that up yourself. Like, who knows? So that is not a big deal at all. And even speaking of strategy, this I thought was quite interesting. So this lawsuit was put into play, I think, around April time frame. Had it highlighted somewhere in one of these. Guess I lost it. But what's interesting about this is that the lawsuit is about I guess their latest earnings or reportings that they revealed a $6 billion, we'll call it, unrealized loss on April 7th. And this caused the stock price to fall $25 a share, or almost 9%. And essentially, whoever is putting out this allegation is saying that there's fraud in the company's failure to adequately disclose risk associated with the new accounting standards. So remember, in January, they were allowed to do this fair value accounting. So this is what's bullish to me, is MicroStrategy. Michael Saylor, this person who has been very public about his Bitcoin strategy, adoption, accumulation, treasury, whatever you want to call it, and got all this stuff, I guess, with the board and shown around, whatever. He's done his homework. But here's the fascinating part, is that we are still super early because the people investing in MicroStrategies still don't get it. So listen to their complaint. The complaint alleges strategy engaged in crypto stock manipulation by consistently providing optimistic assessments through metrics like BTC yield and BTC gain, while omitting potential massive losses under the new accounting methodology. Let me break that down in layman's terms. And this is what's so fascinating to me. This is why we're so early. This is just an awesome opportunity. The people who are upset because they're looking at the quote unquote losses in fiat terms, the shitty piece of paper that's inflating and debasing our economic energy. And Saylor is giving them the playbook. His new accounting standards is looking at, are you getting more BTC per share? Are you getting more yield, more BTC gain? Are you getting more of the non-inflatable currency, the non-sanctioned currency? And the answer is yes. But people are upset because they're like, well, I'm losing all this dollar value, this fiat value. That means you're engaging in fraudulent marketing tactics. This is unfair. So you owe us $6 billion. That's what they're suing them for. So that is fucking fascinating that this man who created this, and I'm sure he went through all his checks and balances, and he's definitely been out there explaining this stuff, but the people investing still don't understand, and they're fighting in court for the weaker currency. They're like, we lost quote unquote dollar value. And yes, we may have gained quote unquote optimistic assessments. We gained BTC yield and BTC gain or whatever these metrics were. So they're richer in BTC terms, but they're like, my portfolio dollar value is down. So you lied. It's fraudulent. We're suing you. So that again is just bullish to me. So adding all this stuff up, MicroStrategy being sued, the Satoshi tokens moving, World Liberty Fi announcing that they may make the stuff tradable, and us still sitting at this fear and greed, like slightly in the middle, probably ticked up a little bit due to the one big beautiful bill being passed, and that should add some potential capital into the markets. But like we were at like 110, 109 or something like that, we dropped down a little bit. Yeah, here we go, down 1.43%. So all of that combined together just tells me we still have an amazing opportunity to stay humble and stack sats. Like, people still don't get it. Like, this is just fucking hilarious to me. That, yeah, the people behind this investing in MicroStrategy have no idea what the actual strategy is. So we're still just super early. Like, there's still so many people that have no idea what Bitcoin is, don't know why it's valuable. They're just drinking the Kool-Aid of whatever the media is telling them, and they're not getting it. So you, me, everyone else watching this content, all of us that, you know, been around for a little while, still have a great opportunity to stack sats and potentially get out of this fiat Ponzi rat race. All right, that's all I got. Smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See you.